For the eternal displeasure of sober souls everywhere, alcohol is one drug that is deeply ingrained in our collective culture. Not just here in the Western world either, evidences of the consumption of alcoholic beverages can be found among Neolithic hunter-gatherer remains, meaning their consumption and production may very well predate other inventions like writing and the wheel. And today we are presenting you the list of top 7 most expensive alcoholic drinks on earth. So please sit back and relax and watch the video till the very end and let us know which one would you like. Chateau d'Yquem is a wine producer in the Bordeaux region of France that's been crafting wine for 300 years. In 1711, a vineyard was established in the area that would survive several generations of owners and operators. They continue to produce a multitude of wines include Chateau d'Yquem and Du Grave, but their most prestigious wine is a batch from 1811. The 1811 Chateau d'Yquem is one of the very few wines to have been given a perfect 100 by wine critic Robert Parker, who sampled it in 1999 and described it as a drinking liquefied cream brulee. High praise. Should you ever encounter a bottle for this increasingly rare white vintage, expect to sell out a hefty $130,000. If you are not interested in Chateau d'Yquem and prefer a fine red wine to a white wine, then look no further than Penfolds Ampoule, the most expensive red wine on the market. For only $170,000, you too can sample the best red wine money can buy. The glass-borne ampoule holds enough of the Penfolds Block 42 Calimna 2004 vintage for one glass, proving once and for all that if you throw several keywords at people all at once, you can override their common sense. Over 12 have ever been produced, and it comes with a wooden case designed by furniture craftsman Andrew Barlow. The absolute best part of this, when the owner decides to sample it, he or she can request for a member of the Penfolds winemaker team. Some drinks are expensive for their rarity and other for the size of the bottle. Armand de Brignac Midas captures the best of both worlds. The champagne comes in a 30-liter bottle that is brightly and rather awkwardly painted gold. The bottle looks like it was designed by putting a roll flavor flap and is a sure fine way to make their table of tracksuit wearing aspiring rappers wholly jealous. After all, nothing screams class like ordering a bottle of distilled sugar that costs $250,000 and has to be served to the table by several staff members, like a funeral dirge of the last shred of respect your grandfather. Like Penfolds Ampoule, only 12 bottles of Dalmore 62 were ever produced. Unlike Penfolds Ampoule, it actually holds enough liquor for several drinks and not just one. The most recent transaction involving the vintage came from an anonymous man who purchased one of the bottles at Chiang Airport in Singapore. Which brings us to the question of why such an exceedingly rare drink was being sold at an airport. Whatever the case, that transaction made the Dalmore 62 the world's most expensive whiskey. Not a Scotch, since it wasn't produced in Scotland, a title that it will probably hold for the foreseeable future. You may be mistaken in assuming that a brand of vodka named Diva Vodka would cost $24 and taste like expired nail polish remover. I know, I was. Surprisingly, someone somewhere gave the green light for the Gardy experiment. The vodka is triple filtered, first through ice and then through Nordic grit charcoal, and finally through sand containing precious gems. Because if there's one thing that makes alcohol better, it's knowing that at some point it came into contact with a shiny stone. The real cost of the bottles comes from the packaging though. There are Swarovski crystals stacked up in the middle of the bottle that can be taken out and used as a garnishment for your drink. You couldn't make this up. The Henry Ford du Dognong Heritage Cognac Grand Champagne doesn't care what you think. It has more elaborate words in its name than any other alcohol. It's a cognac for a king, which we kind of alluded to by naming it after Henry Ford. The champagne has been aged for 100 years, which is actually legitimately cool and has a bottle dipped in 24 karat gold and sterling platinum that contains 6,500 diamonds. Which is cool if you have no personality and try to fabricate one using your bank account. The Henry Ford du Dognong Heritage Cognac Grand Champagne is best enjoyed over leisurely flight over economically devastated South Sudan in a private jet. Crafted by the same minds behind the Henry Ford du Dognong Heritage Cognac Grand Champagne, the Taquila Le .925 is a tequila that has a unique production process. in the sense that it's been distilled specifically for the terrible people. Like the Henry IV, the Taquila Le Point 95 is in a bottle that contains 6,400 diamonds, which add to the taste of the tequila through some kind of process. Look, there's diamonds all over the bottle, just buy it, don't be so cheap. The bottle was unveiled in Mexico City in front of a crowd who applauded when it was revealed. Remarkably, no one is really sure just how it tastes, considering that no one, at least for the public's knowledge, has purchased it.